John Donison with Ukraine's reaction.
In Ukraine, the news of Russia's offer of a 3-day ceasefire starting on the 8th of May has been met with skepticism and disdain. The foreign minister, Andriy Sybiha, called it a parade. He said if Russia truly wanted peace, why not have a ceasefire immediately?
With tomorrow marking 100 days in office for President Trump, the administration's highlighting his efforts on immigration today. He'll shortly sign an executive order regarding sanctuary cities. CBS's Olivia Rinaldi.
What this one does is direct the Attorney General and Secretary Noem, she's the head of the Department of Homeland Security, to publish a list of states and cities and local jurisdictions that obstruct law enforcement in carrying out these deportations.
Congress is back from recess and will get to work on a budget, as Caitlin Huey-Burns reports.
The biggest questions heading into this are what they are going to do with social safety net programs, especially Medicaid, because that budget proposal, that framework, that outline said they have to cut about $800 billion from specific parts of the federal budget, and that money has to come from somewhere.
Stacey Lynn reports on efforts to keep tabs on whether federal workers are showing up to the office.
CBS News has obtained a memo sent to federal agencies instructing them to monitor and report how many employees are showing up in the office every day. They would most likely collect the info by tracking badge swipes. The memo says the data must then be submitted every 2 weeks for review.
Meteorologist Grant Gilmore is tracking the threat of severe weather in the upper Midwest.
Southwestern Wisconsin into southern Minnesota, up towards Minneapolis, and then northern Iowa. Everybody will have to watch these storms as we go throughout the day today.
There is a potential for strong tornadoes. In Rome, May 7th is the day the conclave will begin to select a new pope after the death of Pope Francis. Reporter Delia Gallagher.
In the last two conclaves, a pope has been chosen within 2 days, so we could expect perhaps something similar, but you never know, of course. This is probably going to be some big shoes to fill.
The Cardinals will be sequestered in the Sistine Chapel. On Wall Street, the Dow finished the day 114 points higher. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that heavy jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 64 degrees in Oakland, California.